I'm still alive, and the day this is uploaded is my final day of work at Medieval Times. I made a video the night before my first day, and I think it's only right that I make a video the night before my last. And look, in some ways it feels like forever ago that I made that video, but I also just remember it so well. I remember that I recorded the very first bonus video deviating from my normal weekly schedule earlier that very day. I remember that I realized I should probably make a video documenting my thoughts before my first day, so thus I made the video. Now I'll be honest, I didn't expect to be so sad about leaving. I didn't expect such emotions from something that I knew was going to happen. I didn't quite realize until today how much I would be leaving behind. There were a bunch of people I saw for the last time today, and most of them I will likely never see again. I had a pleasant relationship with all of these coworkers, but it wasn't enough to justify hanging out outside of work, and thus we'll almost certainly never see each other again. There are many of my coworkers who I want to stay in contact with, and later today I will be posting a video in our work group chat saying goodbye and telling them about Brothers Murphy. But even with the coworkers I'll be staying in contact with, it won't be the same. I'll be going from seeing them regularly 2 to 3 times a week to what? Maybe once a month? In 20 months of working at Medieval Times, despite getting close with many of my coworkers, I never once saw any of them outside of work. Admittedly, that one is mostly my fault, but still. Look, it's very sad for me to be leaving Medieval Times, but this has been my plan from the very beginning. It's time, and I'm going to start college in a few weeks. But despite the circumstances, I still can't help but feel like David Tennant at the end of his run as the 10th Doctor. I nearly made my friend Tybalt cry at work when they asked me about this, but I feel like the 10th Doctor just before he regenerated. If you don't know, for every few seasons, the Doctor regenerates into a new actor. It's usually pretty dramatic and sci-fi, but David Tennant's final words as the 10th Doctor regenerated were very human. He said, and I feel the same way, I don't want to go. Alright, that was a bit too much of a downer. I always try to look on the bright side, and there's actually a way I deal with most sad situations in my life. I try to think of a piece of media that I enjoy that is similar to whatever situation I'm going through. And right now I'm going back to my happy place, our family's yearly trips to Disneyland, specifically the one from I think 2016. At that time, despite having been to Disney many times, I had never once been to a Disney parade. And the first one I saw was Disney's Paint the Night Parade. I was blown away by it, and the main musical theme from that parade is Owl City's When Can I See You Again. It was an incredible parade and one of my happiest memories, and that's really what I'm trying to focus on now. There aren't too many songs written about friendship, but this Owl City one is. And there's one part of the song that has always stood out to me, and I really feel like it relates to my current situation. As they say in the song, it's been fun, but now I've got to go. Life is way too short to take it slow. But before I go and hit the road, I've got to know. When can we do this again? I'm really trying to take that mentality now. I'm sad to be leaving, but I have to move on with my life. But before I go, I'm making sure I'm staying in contact, so that I know when I can see all my friends from Medieval Times again. Sorry for making so many videos about my work the past few days, and I can't promise they're over, but these thoughts have just been really dominating my mind. Let me know if you've been watching since my teenager's thoughts before his first ever job video, because that will mean you have known me longer than anyone at Medieval Times. I'm pretty sure the only person who's been around since then is our very first subscriber, Mr. Fundiverse, but who knows? Also, next time you see me, I will be unemployed. Thank you for watching, and Nate, I'll see you tomorrow.